Alright, we are live again. So apparently the live is stopped in between, and here's the rank. I think I've been streaming for. I thought I was streaming for the past 10 minutes, and apparently it just stopped at the 10-minute mark of the stream, which is sad. But this was my rating. I could add a lot more, like commentary. I think I don't know what is exactly. I think there was some. Sorry for that. But this is my ranking so far. I don't know which countries I missed exactly, but I think China, US, and Japan are definitely elite. Like if you asked me this about China like 10 years ago, I probably wouldn't say it's elite. Actually, I wouldn't even. I'd be hesitant to call it tier 1, but it's definitely progressed a lot. So China now at this present state, it's definitely elite, and I mean Japan is, of course it is. South Korea is tier 1. For how fast it's grown, it would be a bit surprising, but it definitely is tier 1 in my opinion. So is Switzerland, for not exactly in terms of economy, but in terms of how rich, how beautiful the landscape is, and just how rich it is in nature in terms of the geography. And I put Malaysia in tier 1.5. I think that's a very safe bet. So is India, Portugal, Norway, considering all other factors. And I put Bhutan, Zimbabwe, which are again geographically they're quite really good, especially when you consider the African countries, really rich nature. But then again, considering smaller yet not really relevant countries, but they're of course better in terms of economy. But I would say that in my opinion they fit into the same tier. What the heck am I saying? So yeah, also Sri Lanka, Slovenia I put under tier 2. Let's just continue from there. What else? I would say Bulgaria as well. I think it would go under tier 2 or tier 1.5. But then again, I have to check it out. Like the fact that it's a European country, kind of I mean Balkan countries do tend to not be the best or the biggest in terms of economy or being a power. I think Bulgaria would be tier 2, and then we can go on to England. Now England, it could be, I mean it should have been pushing towards elite. I mean the British have obviously conquered like most of the earth at a point, but I think at this stage, this is separating UK. I mean this is the first UK country. England I think would be tier. It's interesting. I would want to put it at tier 1.5, but no, it's definitely tier 1. The thing is that UK as a whole could have been near elite, but of course England itself, I think at this stage it's definitely tier 1. There's a lot of disturbances. We don't want to get into it. So yeah, now Morocco as well. I'll put it into tier 2.5. And the cities, like the capital cities, don't get me wrong, they're all great and all that, but I'm speaking about the overall country. I think that these ratings are valid. And then Armenia in tier 2, I would say, safe bet. Oh no, in that terms, Sri Lanka, yeah, I think that's better. Right? South Africa is definitely tier 1. It's definitely tier 1. This is great. I mean, it's got everything. It's got the landscapes, and it's got a rich history. And I think overall, South Africa is definitely tier 1. And then we got Brazil. Okay, Brazil's tough. I think it's tier 1.5 as well, because it's quite significant. Although I don't know much about the places in Brazil, other than we are teaching here. But Yeah, I think yeah, Russian is tier 1.5. Then we got Nepal. So Nepal is tier 2.5 as well. You know, a lot of the smaller countries in general would get a lower tier, in my opinion, because the in this case size does matter. So yeah, and then we go for Canada. I mean, Canada has to be tier 1, right? I mean, it's a bit. It's really big, so it's very vast. But you know, it's really rich in nature, so I think that automatically puts it into tier 1, regardless of how it's doing in other aspects. I think it's tier 1. Maybe not, the closest to elite, but yeah, tier 1. And then we got Jamaica. I think Jamaica is solid tier. Actually, guys, check it out. It's a Caribbean country. I mean, it's great, but again, I think it's tier 2.5. Germany is tier 1, easy tier 1. I mean, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I think it's one of the strongest countries strongest in terms of top tier country for Europe. I haven't seen Poland actually. I haven't seen a bunch of European countries. Oh yeah, France, also tier 1. Also tier 1. Georgia. You know, some of these I could just put in North Shore, but yeah, Georgia. I don't think I know enough. But tier 2, I think is fair. It's not really the most relevant. We got Czechia, Czech Republic. I would go for. Would that be fair? Czech Republic. I mean, this Prague. So, you know what? Tier 1.5. Why not? I'll just give it that. Vietnam would, in my opinion, yeah. I mean, Vietnam is also quite great now. It's definitely covering a lot of but I don't think it's tier 1 quite yet. I would go for tier 1.5. I put a bunch, I don't know, just now, but okay, Nigeria, one of the richer countries in Africa, but I think it would go tier 2, tier 2? I think it's tier 2.5 because I think the capital and all is great, but then you get to the remote areas and it's not the best. So. Alright, let's see. I'm not sure about Palestine. I'm not sure about the islands. There's also regions included in this. I mean, territories included in this. Therefore, I wouldn't know a bunch of them. Samoa, I do. I should probably know that. I don't know. Some of the countries too, I don't know. But yeah, some of first tier 4. I mean, we got Sudan. It's tier 3. But Spain, I think yeah, where would Spain go? Where would Spain go? It's got a really rich history. Yeah, I know what tier 1. Belgium, I think, is a solid tier. Should be tier 1. But occupancy also is a fact which I would consider, so I think tier 1.5 is what I would go for. Antarctica is the straight up tier 4. There's no doubt in that. Micronesia, I'm not exactly sure. Madagascar, I mean, it's poor in terms of economy, but again, so unique, so I think it's tier 2. I mean, that itself would put down at tier 2, in my opinion. And we got Maldives. I mean, there's the risk of it always drowning, which is, I mean, hopefully not, but I mean, it's a classic tourist destination, and I would say it's tier. You know what? Tier 2. Tier 2 is safe. And then we got Albania. Tier 2 European country, I would say. And then we got again, not so sure about Israel. Okay? I'm not sure. Where is that? If I can find it. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not sure about Rwanda either. Also, I can't fit in. Tanzania is really rich nature, so again, that could sit under tier 2 in my opinion. I don't know, of course. Uganda, I'd say tier 3. Okay. Isn't that Central Africa? Central American? Or is it South America? Okay. Oh yeah, no, but it is South America. I'd say it's tier 2, sure. Okay. And then UAE is tier 1, of course. Ireland tier 1.5. Yeah, I would say tier 1.5. Wales could be tier 1.5 as well. So it's Scotland team. And okay, this is UK as a whole. Could be, I guess, say. Yeah, I mean, I guess UK as a whole could be. I mean, at least one European country could be that elite. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I think UK is fair. Although Germany comes to it close as well. But yeah, I think UK as a whole, the elite would be fair. I would say it's fair enough. Let's go for Mongolia. Tier 2.5. Iran. Let's say tier 3. Serbia, okay, tier 2. Lebanon, tier 2, I would say. What the heck even is this? Official flag of France? Are you kidding me? I have no idea. Northern Ireland? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know about the differences. I don't know the conflict or whatever, so never mind me about take my opinion on that. And Algeria, I would say I'm not actually sure about Algeria. How does Algeria? Doing this makes me want to more geography. So, yeah. I think tier 2.5 is I'm not sure about the island. Eastern Sahara is just a territory and the British original is not sure. Australia, I'm Australia is Australia is the fact that it's only like the coast which is inhabited, and the rest is like pretty much uninhabitable. So yeah, I mean, I think somewhere lower in tier 1 is completely fair. Oh yeah, I mean tier 1 is completely fair. Zambia, I would say. What about Zambia? Kind of rich in nature, but relatively, I think I do rate it 2.3. Andorra, Chad, Bahrain. We'll get to that later. Thailand, alright. Yeah, no, I think Thailand is definitely tier 1.5. It's great. I mean, I think Thailand is quite good. For Southeast Asian countries, Hong Kong is also tier 1. Yeah, it's good. All the Saudi Arabia, I would say tier 1.5. I'm not sure it's as good as UAE. Yeah, again, it's rich with natural resources and all that, but yeah, I will go for tier 1. I don't think it cuts it. I don't think it's so rich that it compromises the geographical index. Yeah. But Italy, okay, I think Italy is also tier 1. Tier 1, right beside France. But Cambodia, which would be tier 2.5 is fair. But I think okay, Russia before Russia, Poland. But Russia, I would say, is also tier 1, but not elite. That's a bit controversial, but I think it's too. I mean, it's really vast, and I don't think a lot of it is balanced. So I don't think it is interesting. I would say it's tier 1. I don't think it's elite. And I'm trying to see if I missed any other, like, really. Oh yeah, Singapore is definitely tier 1. I don't know if it. I know what elite as well. Oh, that's tough. I think Singapore is elite. That's a loose term. That's a loose term. And I think in that aspect, Russia could eat. So could France. Yeah, I think if you consider that, well, I guess we could add that doesn't hurt. Yeah, I think that's fair. Doesn't have the biggest population or militant or military power and all that, but it's just, the quality of life is just great. It's just next level. So I think that puts it at tier 1 for sure. And Poland is tier 1, isn't it? Yeah. I think maybe tier 1. It's big enough and quite good. Yeah. Oh, it could be tier 1.5. Sure. And I think that does it for all the relevant countries. I'm not saying that any others not relevant. But we do have Indonesia and Philippines. So Philippines would be tier 2 in my opinion, and Indonesia as well. Definitely closing in more. I'm not sure about the most popular places. I know that Mali is in Mali. Manila is like capital, the capital in Philippines, and Indonesia. All I know is Japan. Yeah, there's Bali, there's Java, there's Jakarta. I think Indonesia would come up there. That's if I find the goddamn flag. Where is the flag? Okay, there it is. Yeah, you know, tier 1.5. And where is Monaco? You know what? Monaco is tier 1.5. Sure, let's just have all of those over there because, I mean, yeah, it's just too small. Yeah, I think that would be it for this stream. I think I can make another stream if I wanted to continue it, but other ones I'm not sure as relevant. Let's say the rankings. I think this could be my ranking, guys. I think this could be my ranking. Also, they have A, B, C, D and all that system. Fair. So they put US on F. Norway, I wasn't sure about. Japan, of course. Surprisingly, China in A. They had Scotland. I'm not sure about Australia. I mean, oh yeah, I kind of forgot about wildlife. You know what? Australia could be tier 1. It is tier 1. I think they lead I think they missed out on putting China in S. Portugal in S. Switzerland makes sense. Yeah, like they must have considered other factors. I did kind of forget about some of these countries, but Peru's A, Pakistan is A, Bulgaria. Philippines, yeah, you know, fair enough. Yeah, I did kind of forget which I would put in A as well. But you know what? I think a lot of this I would agree. I would say UAE could go S2 by the way how they were ranking. But he got Antarctica and B. That's great. And North Korea and B. Lot I disagree on, other than having Malaysia and B, I think BA. Northern Ireland, Maldives, is not here. Let me check out other maps. I don't think it's too bad, but I guess that's the community. I see. Looking for like a figure. So yeah, I mean, that was just kind of fun, but I do wanna play Geoguessr after this. If you guys also wanna see that stream right now, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll start streaming Geoguessr right now. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe right now, guys. I'm waiting. And yeah, that's it for the stream. I'll see you guys soon.